My name is Sal Sincata, and in this month's product review, we're going to talk about some new lenses from Panasonic. In recent news, Panasonic has been making all sorts of waves with their new GH5 and their 4K video capabilities. But Panasonic and this GH5 can create some killer stills as well. And so today, I want to talk a little bit about the three new lenses that they've got in their lineup. The new 8 to 18 millimeter 2.840 lens, 12 to 60 millimeter 2.8 to 4.0, and the 100 to 400 f4 to 6.3. So of course these lenses are Leica glass. They are made to work with their 4K video capabilities, but what I want to do is get out there in the field and see what this can produce with some still imagery. So let's get to it. All right, so here we are on location. We're going to start off with the 100-400. Now, for you who are working on a 35 millimeter, this is going to look like a 200-800, and that's really, really impressive. So we can get some incredible compression. It's super lightweight, quality construction. I mean, I really like the build, and I like the way everything feels in my hand. Look, normally my go-to lens is a 7200, mostly because I like that compression. I like the long lens, and I like using that for my headshot. So let's get started here. Let's take a headshot using this, and then we're gonna put her off in the distance and get a little bit longer of a shot with this lens. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna center down there. I want this compressed shot, a long shot, big shot, and so I'm gonna take it at a distance here. And remember, on this camera, I'm looking at a 200-800, and so there's a lot of lens here in this little form factor. I really do like it. All right, so now I'm using their 1260, which is like a 24-120. This is a great mid-range lens. It's going to allow you to get a little bit of a wider shot, not super wide, and then of course zoom in to about, right, that 60 millimeters on here, but about 120. So it's a very nice lens. It can be used for portraits. And so let's give this a try. Let's see what we can get in our range and mobility in the different shots. All right, so for the last kind of shot, I wanted to check out their 8-18, which is basically a 16-36. And so this is your wide angle lens, right? It's not a fisheye, it's wide angle, and they do a very good job, by the way, of not skewing too much on the edges. So if you've ever shot with a wide angle lens, you know once you get your subject close to the edge, their feet start looking about 12 feet long, right? I mean, so it's not a very pleasing look. Maybe high fashion, they like that kind of stuff. They've done a great job with this lens. So what I want to do is take advantage of the big architecture. For me, this is a big vertical shot. Notice my subject's in direct sunlight, so I wanted to see how it performed there as well, and no off-camera flash or anything like that, and really get a sense of how this is going to work and what the results are. So let's check it out. All right, so that's a wrap here. You've seen the images, you've seen the results. You can find all the tech specs online, right? So this is just kind of me working with it in the field, making sure I like the way it feels, the way it performs. The glass is solid, the camera, what can I say? The GH5, right? It's got image stabilization built into the camera, blows me away, 4K video, right? But this bad boy is not just about video, it also produces incredible stills, which you've just seen. So give it a try, rent it out, buy it, you're gonna love it. I promise you this is something you're gonna wanna add to your arsenal.